Welcome to Fit for Life. I'm Karen. We're back again. It's a new year, and you're doing the right thing by starting with exercise. So, we're going to do strength training again. We do it twice a week, remember, with at least a day in between the two sessions. We're going to use our exercise bands, Dynabands, TheraBands, whatever you want to call them. They do work. They're versatile. They can strengthen both upper and lower body and also the core area. We're going to do one of those exercises today too. The bands are safe. Years ago when I first started, I was hoping that no one would ever get a band in the face. When you let go of it, sometimes it snaps. It's never happened once. So I think that's a pretty good safety record. It mimics everyday movements, with stretching and reaching and bending and that kind of thing. So that's good so that we can do those things better. You can also get handles to tie onto them if you have arthritic hands that cannot hold on to a band that's been wrapped around your hand. So that's good to know. You can buy them that way with the handles. So we are going to warm up the muscles first. It's a cold day today. And you know me, I try to get up every single time without holding on, and I hope you will too. So we're just going to do some really easy stuff that's going to feel good and warm up your body a little bit. And right away, I just kind of naturally start doing something like this, side to side. Let those arms fling around just a little bit. Worried about falling, get behind your chair, or at least have a chair on the side so you could grab it if you have to. All right, let's lift those arms all the way up. We're going to bend knees and lift the arms to the back. So it's up and bend the knees. I like this one. It's easy to do, and you can kind of feel it working already. You're bending your knees, so that's good. You're getting a little stretch in your calf muscles. And I'm hoping we can do at least 10 of these. So let's say this is 5. And 6, and 7. Good. And I need this too. I haven't done much this morning yet. And we'll say 9, and one more, and 10. Terrific. Side to side. Just moving side to side. It's a step, touch, step, touch. You just put the ball of your foot right down. It's kind of easy, I think. Good. And you can do this sometimes if you've been sitting too long, you're watching television. Stand in front of the television and do things like this just to get that heart rate up a little bit, yeah? So now we're going to lift the knee up. You can touch your shoulders if you want. So those muscles are getting warmed up because we're going to be stressing them just a little bit with our resistance, our strength training exercises. Up and up. And 3, I can feel this, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Now we'll do something a little bit slower. Just bend your knees. Push the palms down and then turn your hands so your palms are up. And just go down easy, good. Getting a little stretch for the calf muscles. You're moving, so you're warming up. Not a lot, just a little bit, good. And we'll say 4. What could be easier than this? You could do this. Try to do at least 5 minutes the first time you try this warm-up. Any kind of a standing warm-up, anything you can think of to do. Kicking, lifting, twisting, push down, palms up one more time, palms down, and then come up. And then just put one foot forward and then put it back and forward. Your arms are in opposition. This is easy. It's like taking a little walk, except you're not going anywhere. So just bring those arms up. Good. Good. Say 6. Try to do at least 8 of everything. 10 is better. If you can do it, that's fine. We'll do one more. But I'd like you to do both sides. So we're going to step forward and back, and forward and back. So start with 5 minutes or even 1 minute, whatever you can do. Some of these can be done in the chair. You can warm up in a chair too, but I thought today we would start standing up. We don't do this one a lot. Terrific. Now, what I'd like you to do is move away a little bit from the chair, unless you're in back of the chair, and just go side and touch to the side in back. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 10, 8, 9, and 10. Try to work up to at least a 10-minute warm-up. I try to do 15 minutes at night because I don't always feel like moving that much. Why don't we try, just for the heck of it here, just to get that heart rate up a little bit more, is to jog in place. So here we go. 2, 3. I'm counting to myself. Keep going. 20. Get that heart rate up. All right, there's your 30 seconds. Try doing that every now and then. And have some water nearby. This makes you a little bit thirsty. And try to do it for a whole minute. Maybe someday you'll get ready for the Senior Olympics and you'll do 5 whole minutes of that. Or just take a walk, as long as it isn't snowing out there. Although that might be kind of nice, really. So let's get started. We're going to start with the lower body. All right. We're going to take our bands. Actually, we're going to be working the upper body too. Mostly the upper body. Then we'll do the lower body after that. So the band is under your feet, in the middle of your foot. So the toe kind of hangs over a little bit. I've got kind of a heavy band here, so I'm going to get a good workout today. Just lift those legs out straight. You can flex those toes back a little bit. I also would like you to try to stay as straight as you can. All right. So we're just going to pull back. These are called chest pulls, but they're also for the arms, the upper back. You're opening up the chest a little bit when you bring those arms back. Can you feel it? And 4 is coming up. So I want you to remember, though, that every exercise we do involves the arms. So you're always strengthening your upper body, even when we do our lower body strengthening. 7, let's say 7, good. I'm going to move over a little bit. And 8, let's try for 10, 9. Can you feel that in your abdomen? Yes. And then we'll put the heels down. Now, if you were doing this on your own, take about a minute rest and do another set. So when you get a little bit stronger, try to do 2 sets of everything. Let's just come forward and relax so you're not pulling on the band. Good. All right, and then we're just going to sit back up again, nice and straight, shoulders down. I'd like you to look up at the ceiling. Push your chin up toward the ceiling. Let's get a little stretch in your neck, underneath your jaw. Push that lower jaw forward. Good. All right. Come forward again and just let go with one hand so it doesn't snap. So you're still holding onto the band. So this one I kind of like. It's not too difficult to do either. Take the band underneath both knees. How's that? Now we're not wrapping that band, we're just holding on to the ends. And what you're going to do, your feet are flat, you're going to breathe out as you lift. And slowly down. I know you can feel that. Again, the abdomen is getting tightened all the time. Let's breathe out. 2. And slowly down. Good. Try it again. Slowly down. I can really feel this one. Feel like we're doing something. Breathing out. And I'm feeling that all the way down to my lower back. 5. And back. Now, if you have a band that's extra long, you're going to have to wrap it. So just keep that in mind. Years ago, I thought they were all one length. They're not. The ones I use are about a yard long. So if you have a band that's really too tight, lay it down on the kitchen table and just measure A yard is 36 inches, maybe cut at 40 inches. Let's try one more of these, just lifting up. Oh yeah. Kind of different putting this under the knees, isn't it? Let's relax for a minute. Hands on your knees. And now I'm going to let you drop your chin, lift your shoulders up. This is our cat, the yoga cat. Just to relax the back. Now you're going to pull up, pull those shoulders down. We're going to pull that chin in. You can breathe better. Can you feel that? It's a little difficult to breathe down here. You don't realize it. But if you allow some space in here, it's just much easier. You feel better. You feel healthier too. So, all right, let's try this one, which is similar. Under both feet, holding on to that band, and walk forward. You can walk forward on your heels. See how this looks? So let's sit up nice and straight. We're going to lift up. This is great to open up the chest. You're going to breathe out as you bring the elbows back. Way back. Oh, I can feel that it tightens the triceps, doesn't it? The back of the upper arm. Let's do it again. And back. Good. How you doing? Again, if your band is too long, you won't get much benefit. So try to keep it at about a yard long. You'll see as you do it yourself, as you do it on your own, you'll know what works and what doesn't work. So we're going to pull back, sitting up straight. Good. I'm going to say this is 5. It might be 6, but we'll say 5. Breathing out as you pull back. Good. You're sitting nice and straight. Let's say this is 7. Let's try for 8. And let's do 9. Good. All the way back. Heels down. Come forward and let go with one hand and the band won't snap. All right. Let's see. What should we do next? There's so many different things we can do. Oh, I know. This is one of my favorites. Now you can bring your hands down to the end and maybe up a little bit like so. Keep it taut. Just bring that band up as high as you can. Just doing this is a wonderful, wonderful stretch. I'm going to put one foot in front for leverage and again bring it back as far as possible and down and back. Some people cannot do this. So I want you to do the best you can. Bring those arms all the way back or get a longer band or unwrap or whatever you want to do. Whatever is the most comfortable. This will do a lot for your posture, believe me. And it will feel good once you get used to it. Can't stress this one enough. It's easy to set up too, isn't it? So let's breathe up and exhale. Now, you can just exhale too, or breathe out when you do this. So let's just bring it up and then just so that you don't hold your breath. Let's do another one. Up and down. Good. All right, and then we're going to go all the way back. Good. All right, let's bring the elbows together. Rest your head on your knuckles here. Make a little table here, and just close your eyes for a few seconds and relax. Let's breathe up through the nose, holding that breath, and exhale. Good. I think we're going to do one more, and this is definitely for the abdomen. You're going to come forward in the chair. Every now and then I give you some new ones. I may not have done this one quite this way. I don't want you to fall off. Do the best you can, but do come forward. And we're going to put the band under both feet again, in the middle, kind of in the middle. And then you're going to walk out with your heels, on your heels, sitting up straight, right? You're going to lift those legs up. Now, all you're going to do is pull back, but you're going to go back as you pull back. till you hit the back of the chair. Good. And then we'll sit back up. It's kind of an easier way to do the abdominal muscle strengthener that we're doing right now. So we'll breathe out. And if you want, you don't want to do that for some reason, just bring the elbows back again like we did before, okay? We have to start working on the lower body. I want to make sure I get everything in. So we're breathing out. Go back. Let's do just one more of these. Maybe you'll remember to do this on your own. Good. All right, let's put the band down for a minute. You could just lay it across your lap, grab some water. I always emphasize water because most of us do not drink enough. So today we have this nice bottle. I hope it's warmed up a little bit. Take a little sip. Good. All right. Now, let's concentrate on the lower body. I'm going to sit back this time. And then again, simply put the band under both feet again. Middle of the foot. Good. Hold on to the ends. Try to make sure the feet are even. All right. Let me just bring the legs up again. Your toes are pointing to the ceiling. Straighten up. If you want, you can bring your body slightly away from the back of the chair. Now, with your arms straight, I want you to pull that band apart and hold it. Can you feel how that tightens and tones all of your lower body muscles? Almost. We have about 630 muscles. I have no idea exactly how many muscles, but I know it's almost all of the lower body. And then we'll bring those feet back. Now, for those that are very, very strong, or you want a little challenge, you can pull the band back a little and try it. Can you feel that on the arms? Try not to do this. Keep that chin pulled back. And then, all right, I'm going to straighten. Pull the feet out. Hold. 2, 3. I can feel that in the glutes and the hips and the lower back and the quadriceps and the ankle, everywhere. And back. Now I'm going to pull back a little bit, take a little rest here, and then you're going to pull. How does that feel? Wow, we're going to be in such good shape today. And then bring them back. All right. Let's relax. Put the heels down just for a minute. If you want, you can push your chin forward. And when you sit up, you're going to pull that chin back in again. And we're going to pull back a little bit, like we did before, and pull out. And when you do this on your own, try to hold that for 8 seconds when you pull the feet apart. If you want to do more, that's fine. If you want to do 2 sets, but always take a little rest between sets, maybe a couple of minutes. Grab some water, as I said. All right, let's bring those feet back. And wow, just relax a little bit. What I'm going to do is slide forward and just kick 1. Nice and loose. 2. Easy stuff. 3. Because you've been tightening and pulling on those muscles, we're going to just relax them a little bit. Again, you're tightening here. And just kick and kick. And you know, it feels so good. I feel like I want to just do this and don't do anything else. We'll say 9 and 10. Okay, now, this one might be a little tricky, but we're going to try it anyway. And we've done it before. You're going to take the band around your ankles. Now, you're not going to tie a tight knot, but you're going to have to knot it a little bit. And I don't want your feet close together. Open them up just a little bit, maybe 2 inches, an inch, just an inch or 2. So they're not right up against each other. Now, if your band isn't long enough, or if it's too thick like mine, it might be hard to do this. So we're kind of taking our time here. Let's see if it holds. And you want to open the feet enough so that you're keeping it taut. You don't want the band to fall in. All right. Make sure it's down by your ankles too. Sitting up. And just try one leg at a time to pull out to the side and then put it down. Try it again. Out. This is for the side of the upper leg here. Try it again. Watch out for hip problems. You're not going to do this, especially if it hurts. Hip surgery. Find out from your doctor again when it's time to do certain things. It's better when you try something new to always check with a physical therapist, whatever. Very important. So again, you try to do 8 of those, but we're not used to doing it. So let's leave it alone for now and do the other one. All right, out to the side. For some reason, this one's easy for me. So don't bring the feet back together. Just keep them separated. Now, I know these are separated more than I said, but that's okay. In other words, the closer they get, the more difficult it's going to be to do this. So you have to kind of play with this a little bit. All right, and out. But you're getting a darn good workout with the band, and that's the important thing. I hope you like this one, but I mean it. If it's really uncomfortable, there are many others we can do. Don't worry about that. All right, enough. We can take the band off like this, and then like this. And boy, that did hold. Kind of surprised, but that's good. Oh, it's only going to take me 15 minutes to get this apart, so don't worry. All right, now this one I like, and we've done this one before. You're going to put this under your foot, right here. Okay, we do not have to wrap the band. You're going to hold on to the ends now and bring the foot back just a little bit. Practice good posture. I'm going to move my hand down a little bit. You're going to have to judge this yourself. You want to feel something. You're going to lift the leg up. You can rest your arms in the arms of the chair if you have arms on the chair and push down. Isn't this great? Can you feel the tightening of your abdomen? This is for the quadriceps, which we must keep strong to avoid a fall and to stay functional. So this is just another exercise we can do for that. Really important. Love it. Say 4 and 5, and it also strengthens the forearm, your upper back, your shoulders a little bit. I will say 5, and you can do it slower, and it would be even more effective. Let's do a couple more, but we're really holding on. As far as the upper body, I'm feeling it mostly here, as I said, but we have 2 legs, so we have to do 2 sides. All right. Just going to do that, holding on again. And if you need to take a rest, we can do that. Let's just rest for a minute. Just turn the head back and forth a couple of times. Just to relax a little bit. Let's look up at the ceiling. This time we'll drop the chin down. That feels good. And bring the head back up, and we'll do a little bit of a turn. And then slowly back to the other side. Good. Your posture's perfect. And back. And then we'll just do a little ear drop. It's nice to loosen up your neck because it tightens when you exercise usually. All right, so what are we doing? Lifting up, forearms on the arms of the chair, and push. And don't you really feel like you're doing something? I do. Those muscles will get a little bit more toned and then strengthened, of course. And you're burning a few calories here too. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Now, because we're getting close to the end, I'm going to give you some kind of easy things here. Again, no, it's not again. You're going to do just 1 foot, not 2 this time. So underneath, 1 foot, middle of the foot. Doesn't have to be right, it can be left. Either one is fine. And then you're just going to sit up, straighten that leg, flex the toe back a little, and just bounce it. And you can lift it if you want with your arms, like that, or just bounce it. Good. Whatever you want to do here. It just kind of feels good, and it loosens us up a little bit. You're doing a great job, and you're working hard. Good for you. You won't be sorry you did it. And then you don't have to do strength training again for 1 or 2 days. Let's go out to the side. And basically, if you've already strengthened a little, or you are strong already, twice a week should be enough. But some people, when they first beginning, they might want to do 3 times a week. So that would be every other day, right? So this isn't too bad. I like this one, all right? We'll put the heel down. I'm not really counting right now. I'm just showing you how to do it. Holding on to the ends, lifting, pulling back, flex that foot up a little bit, sitting up tall, and we'll bounce it. 1. Oh, how does that feel? Pretty good. Good. 6, 7. Let's say 8, 9, and 10. Come forward. And then we're going to lift that leg again, pull back again, tightening that abdomen out to the side. That feels good too, doesn't it? And 3, and you know what? We are almost done. Time went very fast today. But feel good about yourself that you're doing something. You're starting off the new year right. And you've got to stick with it. So don't forget. Go dancing. Go ice skating if you still do that. Play pickleball, but just be careful. Again, you want strong legs if you're going to play pickleball. We don't want you to fall. So thanks for joining me. And I hope you'll continue to do something. If it's just walking, that is great too. We haven't had any real snow yet, have we? But just be careful. See you next time. Bye for now.